Hello, good morning to everyone. Good morning to all the viewers of Google Hangouts. Hi, Althea. Kamusta?
Hello.
Hi.
Hindi ko alam na sa call pala ako. Kala ko manonood lang ako.
Alam ba? Okay lang yan. Okay, I was supposed to use Facebook Live to share my screen using a software. Kaya lang, nagkaroon ng technical difficulties. That's why we're using Google Hangouts to parang like before, we shifted to Google Hangouts. Still reliable ang Google, so medyo Facebook is still working on their Facebook Live feature. Okay, so good morning. This is Marv De Leon. So if you're inside the call or if you're watching from the YouTube channel, if you're inside the call, please use the group chat feature of Google Hangouts. Ito yung on the left side of your screen, the green arrow. Tapos lalabas yung group chat feature on the right side. Just type in where you are calling from, where are you watching from, tsaka yung name rin nila so that we can say hi to you. And also we can maybe address your questions later on. Now, Althea, are you using Hangouts? I'm sorry, are you using Instagram stories?
No. I don't know
Not
how to
yet?
use it.
Okay, so tama-tama. It's actually very similar to Snapchat. And sabi nga nila, it's a copycat of Snapchat. Kasi a few years ago, si Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, tried to purchase Snapchat. Siguro at that time, he noticed the growing number of users of Snapchat, especially sa younger generation. And that's why as early as, I think 2 years ago, he tried to purchase Snapchat. But unfortunately, hindi tinanggap yung kanyang offer. And I think after that, Facebook decided to create their own Snapchat feature, or parang, shall we say, Snapchat killer. And this is when they bought Instagram. So as you all know, Instagram is also owned by Facebook. Hi, Ma'am Libay. Thanks for joining. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So I was talking about Facebook purchasing Instagram, and yung nabili niya na Instagram, that's when Facebook decided to turn it into a Snapchat para matalo ang Snapchat. And that's why 2 weeks ago they launched yung Instagram stories, which in a way in the online world was a big what you call that, parang a big news sa social media na somebody's coming up with an Instagram killer, kumbaga, a Snapchat killer. Pero for some reason medyo natabunan yung Instagram stories because of Pokemon Go, which I know you're all very familiar with. Siyempre, mas naging phenomenon yung Pokemon Go. People have been waiting for it. Pero ito Instagram stories, parang out of the blue biglang lumabas siya as a new feature na Instagram. And it's very exciting, especially I haven't been using Instagram that much kasi I think it's more for ang kitab na ulo ko, no? I haven't been using Instagram kasi I think it's more for mga bloggers, mga fashion bloggers, mga visual bloggers na they share mga pretty images. So with my line of work, hindi naman kailangan talaga yung mga ganong type of images. That's why I haven't been using Instagram until lumabas tong Instagram stories. And that's why today I hope to be able to share with you how to use it. And then first, how to use it. It's really very simple. I'll show my screen. again, sa mga kaka-join lang sa atin, I was supposed to use Facebook Live using a new software, kaya lang nagkaroon ng bugs, nagkaroon ng technical difficulties. That's why I shifted to Google Hangouts. So, mga tiga-Facebook dyan, there's something wrong with your Facebook Live. Kasi I want to share my screen, especially yung Instagram screen, to all of you. So, hello din, CJ. Hello. Sino pa yung sumali? Si Joy. Hi, Joy. Please use the chat feature ng Google Hangouts. If you have any questions, if you want to say hi, tell me where you're calling from, and we'll give a shout out. I hope you're excited to learn about Instagram stories, especially sa mga hi from the Youthful Granny. Hello, hello. By the way, yung sa mga ating mga tagapakinig ng Freelance Blend, I hope you were able to listen to our interview with Miss Libay, the Youthful Granny VA. You can just search for that in freelanceblend.com. And hello also to CJ. Puro mga mga OFF group members. I hope yung mga other OFF members will also join us and our listeners as well. Now, I'd like to share we'll go directly to how to use Instagram story. Sana walang problema ang aking internet connection. Hindi kayo nag-usap-usap. Wow, thanks. Thank you for the support. And by the way, si Miss Libay, merong upcoming workshop on August 27, right, Miss Libay? So please watch out for that. Just go to manilaworkshops.com. Okay, so I'll share my screen. So let's now do that. So okay naman yung audio ko, no? You can hear me. Walang problema. Just say just let me know kung may problema. Kung loud and clear, please do so. Do say yes or yun, loud and clear. Crystal clear. Wow, thank you. Okay, so nandito nga tayo ngayon sa aking Instagram, sa aking phone. Okay. Medyo may konting delay ata ang ating Anyway, if you can see on the topmost part, so kung dala niyo yung phone niyo ngayon, and you're in Instagram, if hindi pa lumalabas yung nasa pinakataas na, if you can see yung mga bilog, yung circles, yan yung Instagram stories. It's on the upper part. So if you're following people, and they immediately, if they share in Instagram stories, lalabas dapat yung most recent na story nila on top. So, pinaka-left. So, of course, kung meron kang shinare, like what I did earlier, lalabas yung story mo. But yung mga fina-follow mo will appear on the next katabi mo. Or if wala ka, on the leftmost side, yung pinaka-recent. So, every time you publish on Instagram stories, lalabas yan sa upper left. Now, it appears na medyo nag-hang yung screen ko, so I'll just reset it for a while. Hold on. So that you can see my demo of Instagram stories. So I'll just stop sharing my screen. Sige. Give me a few seconds lang just to fix this. By the way, I'm using, if you're using a Mac, ayan, if you're using a Mac, I'm just using QuickTime Player. So kasama na siya ng Mac. You don't need to purchase anything. And then I just connected my phone sa laptop. Yun, nalabas na siya. So yan, okay na. Okay. So again, I'll go back to my screen. Buti na lang. Okay, yan na. So as you can see, gumagalaw na. Again, ito yung mga stories ng mga fina-follow ko. As you can see, just move to the left and right to see the people that you follow. So, nasa taas lang siya. Pero yung usual na feed ng Instagram is still kung nasan siya, which is below. So, ang mangyayari niyan, if you're scrolling down, hindi mo siya makikita. Unlike Snapchat, it's always easy to see the stories. So ayun yung maganda sa Snapchat. Well, right now kasi you have the choice whether to watch yung story na gusto mo nang fina-follow mo or not. And yun yung kagandahan niya before compared to Facebook, which is with Facebook, wala kang choice kung ano ilalabas sa newsfeed mo. I mean, syempre may mga friends ka, pero si Facebook ang pipili kung ano ilalabas sa screen mo, sa newsfeed mo. So maybe you are following someone or yung friend mo, palagi mong nilalike yung post niya and sinishare yung post niya, most likely lalabas yun sa newsfeed mo sa Facebook. And I believe ganun din yung algorithm ng Instagram. So as you can see, wala kang choice. Meron kang fina-follow. If you follow a million people, hindi naman pwede sabay-sabay lalabas yan. So si Instagram will select which feed or which people's posts ang lalabas. But with stories, ikaw na yung may choice kung sino yung gusto mong panoorin. Ganon din yung Snapchat. Ikaw yung may choice kung sino yung gusto mong panoorin. And let's see. Let's watch a story I created earlier. Simple video. Actually, lang siya. You can take a photo tapos put mga filters or you can put text. Later, we'll demonstrate. I'll just show you yung mga stories ng ibang tao. So this is Instagram mismo. Ito yung kanilang story. I'm not sure kung bakit walang audio. So, pero dapat may lumabas na audio. As you can see, Ryan Seacrest, etc. And sino pa? Sino pang gusto niyo panoorin? Si Lewis House, isa sa mga fina-follow ko. So as you can see, kung may rainbow around, ibig sabihin recent lang yan. And ang mangyari dito, yung mga pinost mo for the past 24 hours, yun na yung lalabas. And mawawala na siya after 24 hours. So if you can see sa taas, yung kay Lewis House, ito, I'm sorry, 2 hours old na yan. So pag lumampas na yan ng 24 hours, mawawala na. And sunod-sunod siya magpe-play depending on so yung katabi, napanood ko na yung kay Lewis House, na wala na yung rainbow. So sunod-sunod siya magpe-play sa katabi ni Lewis House. So ano yung what does Instagram want you to do? So Instagram wants you to keep on sharing content sa stories para lumabas ka palagi sa first 4. So as you can see, the first 4 or the first 3 will be important kasi makikita ka agad ng mga followers mo. Later, I'll show you naman mga ways for you to use Instagram stories for your business. So for now, I'm just showing you yung mga feed ng mga tao na fina-follow ko. So I saw Patty Laurel. So as you can see, saan siya pumunta? So mukhang SNR. Okay. So apart from videos, they can also share photos. So ang kagandahan ng Instagram stories, if you've been using Instagram for quite some time right now, hindi mo talaga nakikilala yung person, yung fina-follow mo. You just nakikilala mo lang sila based on the picture that they post. Pero well, lumabas yung videos pero hindi pa rin ganun ka-instant, hindi pa rin ganun ka-raw and authentic. So with Instagram stories, parang mas nakikilala mo yung person behind the story, the pictures. For example, meron akong fina-follow si The Food Scout for many years. I'm not sure kung meron siya ngayon dito. So hindi ko naman siya talaga kilala. I just see her pictures, tapos yung mga sinishare niya na mga reviews about restaurants, yung mga pinupuntahan niya. But when I saw her Instagram story, mas nakilala ko siya. Parang mas gusto ko siya i-follow lalo because mas kilala ko yung person behind the photos. So that's what Instagram stories can do for your business, especially if you're an entrepreneur or even a freelancer. Similar to Snapchat, Instagram stories will be very powerful for people to get to know the people behind, the persons behind the profile. So for example, si Althea, 'di ba? You are the admin, one of the admins of OFF. You post every day, so nakita kayo. So it's mostly text. Recently nag-Facebook Live ka, but you can also use Instagram stories to show, kasi I see your mga live mo, it's mga nasa ano ka, in your home office. So parang may pagka yung freelancer type na post. Pero what if you take your phone around with you, kunyari pupunta ka sa mall or pupunta ka sa I don't know where, and you share what happens after you work as a freelancer. So syempre tao rin tayo lahat, we have our own mga ginagawa, and people would like to see that. So parang mas makikilala ka nila lalo, and eventually they'll know, like, and trust you. And eventually, if you sell something like a service, most likely they will purchase your service. So that's one beauty of using Instagram stories. Now, how to use naman, how to share. So I'll click on the plus button sa taas. So as you can see, I'm sharing my screen now. You can just click the circle na button in between. Kung tap lang, it's just a photo, and then you can add drawings, for example, etc. Or you can also ano pa ba? You can also put text, yung ginawa ko kanina, hello, for example. And then just click yung check, and then mapupunta na yan sa story mo, as you can see. So we'll check that. So ito yung right now, kaka-share ko lang. So ito yon, it's there. Ang difference na sa Snapchat, marami ng filters. Yung nakikita nyo, I'm sure, sa Facebook, na sinishare nila, yung may mga yung face nagiging dog. So ano yon, ayun yung mga filters. Si Instagram, wala pa. So ganun kasimple. For video, you just press for a long time yung circle, tapos as you can see, nagre-record na siya. And I think you have 7 seconds to post a video. Okay, so yan na yung video natin. Medyo mabagal lang, and ito lang yung mga filter niya, yung mga usual. You just swipe left and right para to use the filters. And then you'll just click check para ma-post yun sa story mo. Okay? So as you can see, 3 na yung laman ng story ko for today. Okay? So it's really that simple. And ayun nga, the more you share, the more magiging lalabas ka sa top ng mga Instagram stories. So it will maybe increase also your followers, your number of followers. So do you have questions on this? On how to use Instagram stories. So simple lang naman, di ba? Hindi naman siya ganun ka-difficult. Again, it's still fairly new, about 2 weeks old pa lang, and I'm sure mas marami pang lalabas na features sa Instagram story, and I expect yung filters na sinasabi ko kanina will come out soon, maybe even better than Snapchat. Okay, do we have any questions? We'll open the floor to a few of your questions before I share yung mga tips naman on how to use it for your business. And iinom lang tayo ng tubig na konti. Loud and clear pa ba, Althea? CJ? Yes, thank you. Yeah. So, do you think, ito yung as social media managers, for VAs, meron kayong mga some additional scope of work nyo is to use to post for Instagram as social media managers. So you said 7 seconds to wait to start the video. 7 seconds to record the video. So 7 seconds. So try natin ulit. So yeah. Sorry. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, mga 10 pala. Sorry. Or mabagal lang yung aking data kasi I'm using Google Hangouts. Pero mga 10. Yung sa ano pala, so for the video, you have yan, maybe 7 to 10 seconds to share. Tapos yung sa photos, you can, well, sa Snapchat, you can select from 3 to 10 seconds din kung gano'ng katagal lalabas yung photo. Pero sa Instagram, wala. Dito sa Instagram stories, wala. Okay. Yeah. So, to record, you have 7 to 10 seconds. So, paano yun kung if you're sharing something, if you are, kunyari may kinikwento ka, so you should probably record yourself parang one sentence per, so ang tawag sa Snapchat per post is a snap. So 10 seconds per snap. So Instagram di ko alam. So probably baka gram. So you have 10 seconds to tell your story. So, pwede mo putul-putulin. So, kunyari, if meron kang ikukwento na one paragraph, so one sentence per snap or per grab. So, you can do that. And I've seen mga, let's see, si Gary Vaynerchuk, which I know you're familiar with, kasi sinishare ni Althea sa group. Hindi lang lumalabas yung audio, pero ganun si Gary Vaynerchuk, nagsasalita siya, dire-diretso lang siya minsan. Medyo mabagal yung aking connection. Pero sanay na siya magsalita sa Snapchat and sa Instagram stories. You can do that. Parang 1 or 2 sentences per video. And tuloy-tuloy lang. Kasi when you play it naman, yung followers mo, when they play it, they can watch it dire-diretso naman. So how can you use this Instagram stories for your business or maybe for your client if you have a client who's using Instagram? Okay, so if you don't have any more questions on how to use Instagram stories, yung basics, I'll share naman my screen, yung aking mind map. Let me just. Is it live video always? Can it be? Yes, it's, well, technically, Althea, hindi siya live kasi pag a few seconds siya bago mag-post. So, di ba, like yung ginawa natin kanina, I recorded tapos I posted. So, technically, hindi siya live. So, pero, yeah, pwede siyang clips nga. Pwede siyang video clips of 10 seconds per clip. So, siguro, we can do an example na ako. Okay, I'll share my my Instagram. Okay, nawala na yung aking Instagram screen. Anyway, sige, when we have time later, I can share that. Pero hindi siya live video. Pwede rin siyang photo, pwede rin siyang video clips, pero hindi siya technically live. Like Facebook na nagsasalita ka, immediately na nakikita ng audience mo. So ito, kung nag-record ka ngayon, pwede mong i-save muna sa photos mo, sa album mo sa phone, and then you can share it later. So yung pala, I can demonstrate. So nawala ulit yung, I can demonstrate pala, if for example, I have a photo or video in my phone, how I can share it sa Instagram. So let me check lang yung aking photos. Baka may makita kayong personal, okay. Okay. Sige, I'll share my screen again. So I'll answer muna yung question ni Althea. Is it live video always? Example, I can get any video, cut it to 10 seconds, copy it to my phone and post it. Yeah, pwede, pero matrabaho yun. So ang kagandahan nga ng Snapchat and Instagram stories is it's very authentic. It's very in the moment. So kunyari, you capture yourself, you video yourself now, pwede mo na siya i-share kaagad. Pero, pwede mo rin siyang parang may, kunyari, gusto mo talagang very professional looking, you can do that, cut it into 10, save it in your phone. Kasi you can use Instagram stories sa computer. Even I think Instagram, you can use it sa computer. So, you'll save the edited videos in your phone, and then save it there, tapos i-share mo. So I will demonstrate how to share that. So I'll just Hi Joseph, somebody joined us. I-mute lang kita, Joseph, I can hear your background. Or if you can mute yourself, Joseph. Yeah, okay. I muted. So I'll just share my screen again. So for those who are just joining, I was sharing kanina how to use Instagram stories. So now I'll share naman. Kanina we recorded, I demonstrated how to use Instagram stories na kukuha ka ng picture mo, kukuha ka ng video mo instantly. Now I'll share naman how you can share a photo or a video na nasa phone ko. So I'll share my screen. Clear naman yung screen ko, no, Althea and CJ. So this is again my screen. So I'll click yung plus na button. So ito, nakikita nyo ako. Anyway, yeah. And then you swipe down. So makikita nyo, ito yung mga photos na nasa phone ko. So for example, you have video, wala lang akong video. You can also do that. So i-share ko na lang, hindi ko na nitatago. So I just click check. Tapos it will be part of my story. So medyo upload failed, pero so ito na, nasa story ko na yung photo na galing sa phone ko. So yung question mo, Althea, if you have a video, you can record it muna sa phone mo and then post it sa story mo. So again, just click yung plus and then swipe down. So lalabas na yung mga photos ko. And then pipili ka lang. Ito yung photos for the last 24 hours. Kung lampas 24 hours, hindi mo siya ma-share. So ito yung kahapon, nasa Santa Rosa ako. I can just click check again. Yeah, and as you can see, it's part of my stories. May times na because of connection, hindi siya agad-agad nag-upload. So you just click the retry, tapos mag-post siya agad. So ayun din na-notice ko compared to Snapchat, parang medyo mahirap pa mag-post sa parang palaging retry. You need to check kung nag-post siya talaga. So yun na siya. It's my story. Yeah, questions ba? Althea? So pwede nga if you have a long video, pero it defeats the purpose of Instagram. Again, Instagram stories, Snapchat is more for para in the moment na no, it's okay. Okay. So medyo yes clear, no it's clear. Okay. Kaya niloko mo ka. Okay. So yeah, ayun maganda nga sa Instagram. Parang if you want to share something instantly, kaya nga Instagram, kaya nga Snapchat, it's snapshots of yourself. So pero yun nga, there's no one stopping you from making it more professional. For example, if you have a client na meron siyang video, pwede mong putul-putulin, pero medyo difficult yun. Kung kunyari kasi, yung salita niya dire-diretso, mahirap putulin, medyo mahirap panoorin. So I haven't seen something like that yet sa Instagram stories. Puro taken directly from their phone tapos shared. Okay, yeah, gets ka na. Yeah, thanks. Now I'll share my mind map on how to use more ideas on how to use Instagram stories. So I'll share my mind map. It's it's easier to do it with a mind map. So clear. Do you see the mind map? So I shared here 10 ways to use Instagram stories for your business. Okay, yeah. So first is, so lakihan lang natin konting screen. Show the behind the scenes of your business. So similar to yung sinabi ko kanina, people will be more connected with you. Parang mas makikilala ka nila if they see yung ano yung nangyayari behind the scenes. So people always see kung ano yung pinapakita nyo in social media. Let's say if you have a service or a product or a blog, share nyo sa social media, but they don't know what's happening. Paano nyo ba sinulat yung blog nyo? Ano yung process mo when writing? So you can share that and use Instagram stories as a video. Or for example, this is me. I'm writing my blog for today. So medyo mahirap magsulat ngayon, medyo nakakatamad, but meron lang akong gusto i-share. So something like that. It's very personal. It's very authentic. So that's one way. Show the behind the scenes of your business. So kahit hindi blog, even if you're in an entrepreneur. So let's say you have a cake shop. So papakita mo how you open the cake shop, tapos how you prepare yung mga employees mo, yung mga banter between employees, tapos how you talk to your clients, and of course how you bake the cakes, even yung where you get your suppliers, saan mo siya nila nakilala, saan mo binibili yung supplies mo. So yun yung behind the scenes, and it makes your brand even more relatable. So that's one way. Share or show the behind the scenes of your business. Next is somehow similar to behind the scenes, is post stories of a day in the life of. So ano ba yung day in the life of? So let's say, for example, I shared yesterday nga, pumunta ako sa Santa Rosa. So it's not even related to my business. Again, showing people that I'm a person like them. So pumunta ako sa sa Nuvali, tapos kumain ako sa ganito. So a day in the life of you. If you're, again, a freelancer or an entrepreneur, so tao ka rin like your followers, and people are interested in what you are doing. So that's one way of posting, of using Instagram stories. And eventually, if they like you even more, makakonect sila, o pumunta pa pala si Marv sa Santa Rosa. So maybe you can also ask questions, or where can I go? So people can also send you messages sa stories. And there's now engagement, more interaction with your followers. So that's another way. Post stories of a day in your life. Now, if you're in the product or service business, you can also unbox new products or services. So, for example, I've seen people do this, yung mga bloggers na pinapadala ng mga products, pwede lang gawin yun for unboxing. So kayo, if you have a business, again, for example, you are a reseller of shoes sa Instagram, then you can unbox yung mga bago mong products. If you have your own products or service, sarili mong product, you have a book, then if it's new, then share it also. If you're a freelancer, you have a new service, let's say social media or digital marketing. Before VA ka, now you do social media, then talk about it in Instagram stories. So you can also use Instagram stories to share your new product or service. And yung unboxing is very, very popular. Videos sa YouTube, meron nga tayo Unbox PH, and even in the US. Question so far? Before you go to number 4? Okay, so number 4 is to teach something. So ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, you can teach, let's say, ginagawa ko yun, I'm teaching, but I'm using Google Hangouts. But what you can do is, again, share, for example, sabi ko nga, if you just joined us, sabi ko nga kanina, na you can share, kunyari, mahaba yung sabihin nyo, just share a sentence or two, kasi you have 10 seconds to share sa Instagram stories. So para siyang Vine. So you can cut your content into sentences. It takes a little practice, pero you'll get the hang of it eventually. Kasi nga eventually people will watch the story dire-diretso. So if you have, sabihin mo na 20 snaps or grams or clips, then 'di ba? Mas aangat ka sa stories kasi you're producing content, multiple pieces of content in a day compared to isa-isa lang. Okay, so that's number 4. You can use Instagram stories to teach something, which is hard for if you're just using Instagram na pictures lang. Okay, so before I go, iinom lang muna ako tubig. If you have any questions, just post sa ating chat feature in Google Hangouts. Again, on the left side, yung green na button, green and white button, just click that para lumabas yung chat screen on the right part. So if you have any questions, just post it here. Okay, number 5, breaking news about your industry. So similar to being, kumbaga para kang Atom Araulio na news reporter, you also use Instagram stories for that. So especially if nasa event ka or somewhere na may nangyaring very very engaging or parang something very interesting, then you can do a breaking news or for example, ayun nga, a Pokemon Go, yung bago lumabas siya, you can share something. Oh, ang dami nag-share na sa Facebook. Pokemon is now available in the Philippines. So you can also use that for Instagram story. So that's another tip. If something is getting viral in Facebook, then why don't you share it naman sa Instagram as a story? Kasi not a lot of people are still using Instagram stories kasi bago pa lang nga siya. So you can also use that as a breaking news, especially if it's about your industry. Let's say, nga, sabi natin kanina, cake shop, kung may bagong event about cakes, then you can use Instagram stories for that. Now, number 6, live stream an event or a conference. So similar to yung breaking news, if you are attending an event, and especially if it's a paid event and people would like to see what's inside, and if you're there, then you can share what's happening inside an event. So it can also increase your followers just by doing that. So post yung mga from the registration to snippets of people, yung mga kung may speakers, anong ginagawa nila, even interview yung mga speakers or mga attendees, you can do Instagram stories sa events. Number 7, if you're an author and if you have a book or if you have a favorite book, then maybe read a chapter or a few pages from the book or yung mga quotes. And it's yun nga, kung book mo yan, then it's a way for you to share some pieces of content from your book and eventually convince people to buy your book. Or if it's somebody nga that you follow, a bagong book ng yung in-idolize, then you can also promote that book. And siyempre, if the author will find out na share mo yung book niya, then maybe, di ba, you'll be able to connect with him or her and form a connection and network with influencers. So that's one way also for you to kumbaga boost your network. You can read a chapter from your book or from another person's book. Okay, so we're down to the last 3. Before we go to number 8, do you have any questions, any suggestions? So I'm open to any suggestions also. So how we can use Instagram stories. Hold an AMA session. So ano yung AMA? Ask me anything session. So you can use this. So for example, you can post in Instagram. So I will be taking in questions. Just comment. Post mo muna as a picture. For for example, a graphic na taking in questions, I will be answering one by one through my story, follow my story. So you can combine yung use of the Instagram, especially if you have many followers, you can ask them to post their questions in the post, yung photo or yung graphic, and then once they post their questions, basahin mo and then share your answers sa Instagram stories. And I found people even in Snapchat, especially when people I follow there using yung question and answer portion. Even sa story itself, you can ask, I'll be answering your questions. Just send me a message here in Instagram, and for the next hour or two, I'll be answering all your questions, especially kung marami ka ng followers. So you can also do this, and it will increase your engagement with your followers. Okay, number 9, a sneak peek of your upcoming product or service. So kanina yung unboxing, existing product na siya. Sneak peek, so kung meron kang ginagawa mo pa lang yung product or yung service mo, so again, parang behind the scenes, you can show them yung mga features. For example, if you have an upcoming book, again, so papakita mo yung Word document ng yung chapters ng yung mga nagawa mo na, yung mga natapos mo na. Again, if you're a cake shop, kunyari may bago kang lalabas na type of cupcake, then you can share yung process mo on how you come up with new ideas, and even yung mga ingredients, para mo pinipili yung ingredients. So sneak peek, so it will be good to parang kumbaga parang binibuild mo yung anticipation for your upcoming product or service. When it's available, then people especially kung nagustuhan nila yung sneak peek, they got interested, naging viral, then immediately when you release that product or service, meron ka ng buyers. Compared to nagawa mo na yung product, doon mo palang ima-market. So ito, na-pre-market mo na yung service mo na or your product. And last but not the least, have an influencer take over your account for the day. So this is what they're doing in Snapchat. So ano ba yung takeover? So for example, if you are a brand, again, let's say a cake shop, and you hire ang naisip ko lang ngayon si Jamie Oliver is a very popular chef worldwide. If I assume marami siyang followers sa Instagram. So if you're just a new cake shop and you want to get followers, then you can have an influencer take over your account. So people do that in Snapchat. Ang ginagawa nila, they share the password with the influencer. And syempre, if it's an influencer, most likely may bayad yan. But if you're if you're a brand, if you're a business and you have the budget, then you can do that. You will definitely increase your number of followers if you tap into an influencer. So sa Snapchat, what they do is share the account, the password Snapchat account. Tapos si influencer will be posting snaps throughout the day or a number of days. For example, again, your bake shop is Sonia's Bake Shop. Tapos pinahiram mo yung password mo kay Jamie Oliver. So si Jamie Oliver will be posting well, una muna, i-share niya muna, follow me in Sonia's Cake Shop where I'll be sharing my day. And then pag finalo nila si Sonia's Bake Shop, then doon na si Jamie Oliver magpo-post ng kanyang day. So yun, immediately lalaki yung following mo. For Snapchat, for Instagram stories, you can do the same. You can share your password, or if you're afraid to share your password, you can just maybe share a video. So ask for a video from Jamie Oliver, video clips from him talking about your brand, post it in your Instagram stories, or the other way around, you as a bake shop will take videos of your business, for example, and ask Jamie Oliver to post it Kasi we show that earlier. You can save it in your phone and then share it as a story. So you can do both ways with Instagram stories. So that's, I think, one powerful way to grow your Instagram followers and eventually improve or grow your business. So those are the 10 ways you can use Instagram for your business. I hope you learned something. Now we'll open the floor. If you have questions, I'll answer them as best as I can. So do we have questions about what we shared earlier, especially the 10 steps or 10 ways on how to use Instagram stories? Si Joseph, yeah, you have questions? Are you still there?
I am. Hello,
Yeah,
can you
yeah.
hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Yeah, given that we're Film Life future leaders, like
Uh,
what would be your specific suggestion for us as to,
yeah,
using Instagram because our product is intangible. It's like a promise. So it's not
yeah.
something, tangible that we can like
Uh,
show it as a story or something. Thanks.
yeah, good question, Joseph. I'll just go back to the screen. You can see the screen, the mind map. I think for especially for advisors, financial advisors na wala nang tangible product, unlike let's say real estate na syempre may lupa or yung mga MLM, meron silang mga products na bibenta. Insurance, it's really parang hangin or it's really an idea na you're selling. So it will be difficult to share yung mga wala tayong unboxing that dyan. But what you can do is you can go behind the scenes, uh, especially if, for example, pwedeng I think I shared this during our social media session. You can probably share your meetings behind the scenes, meeting with your team sa agency or meeting with the client. Share snippets of that in Instagram stories. A day in the life of an advisor, pwede rin. Ano bang ginagawa mo? People will be interested. Ano bang ginagawa ng advisor? Paano ba yung how busy is he or she? You can also do that. Unboxing, maybe you can kung may bagong product si PhilAm, you can also share that. Maybe talk about it, not necessarily physically unbox it, but talk about it. You can also teach. I think karamihan nga pwede rin eh. Breaking news, an event, meron kayong let's say yung mga grid sessions, you can share that. It's again yung social media, I believe, is not really to explicitly sell. It's really to it's social talaga. It's to connect with people who may eventually become your customers. But to use it as a selling tool will be very hard. If you have a book, you can also do that. Uh, Ask me anything question about investing. You can also do that. So I think, in fact, you can do everything here in Instagram. So for you, Joseph, what do you think will be applicable to you? I think nga lahat to you can use it. You can use for your business.
Hi, Marvs.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, it's becoming a trending nowadays that advisors post in their Facebook wall like, "Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Something. Thanks for trusting me as your advisor," something like that, like a selfie with your client.
yeah, pwede.
So,
Oh,
so you think that will be applicable to Instagram also, like a video with your client that thanking
yeah.
for trusting you or something?
Yeah, you can do that as part. Siguro wag lang puro ganon kasi it's para namang your ano yung parang pinagyayabang mo na, oh, I have this client. Not always siguro, parang from time to time you can do that. It's oh yeah, a testimonial will be powerful. So siguro parang it's not always oh thank you for ganyan ganyan. Parang siguro share naman their story. So if they agree, you can do that. Share yung story nila. Tapos bakit nila ikaw, alam mo yun, bakit kanila kinuha sa advisor. So not puro thinking kung bakit. So people are more interested in the why. So you can, I think, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, thank you. I think the very rationale for that is a lot of people trust you so that, other people should trust you as well.
Yeah, yung building trust nga eh. So I think yung doing yung mga sinabi ko kanina, yung 10 ways is building trust and being more likable. And people, di ba? People buy from people they know, like, and trust. So Instagram stories can do that for you. And we have a question from Miss Liberty Baldovino. What can you suggest for the youthful granny for Instagram? Again, napaganda nga yung branding mo for the youthful granny VA. You can do, again, itong 10 things. You can share your typical day as a VA, if gusto mo i-share yung ginagawa mo as a granny to your grandkids, di ba? How I think nakita ko actually share mo sa Facebook pictures ng iyong mga apo. Then you can also do that for the blog. You can also share na, oh, I'm writing my blog for today. So papakita mo lang yung video of you of the blog post itself na I just published this. So please check out my blog at theyouthfulgrannyva.com. You can also do that. Pero for bloggers, yeah, you can do that. Definitely yung a day in the life, even ano pa ba, behind the scenes, you can also do that. Do that even yung breaking news about the VA industry. And your typical day, yung balita ko, magaling kayo magluto, Ma'am Libay. So, yung niluluto nyo for the day, ano ba ulam natin for today? So, people will be interested in that. So, di ba? Yung daily na iniisip na ulam, it's hard, di ba? Yung people will be interested in that. Yung share mo yung final product, which is yung naluto mo na ulam. Or maybe, yun nga, behind the scenes, anong ginagawa mo, even sa palengke or sa supermarket, ano yung mga binibili mong ingredients, ano yung mga masarap na ingredients for this ulam. So, you can also do that with Instagram stories. Yeah, does that help, Ma'am Libay? Okay, do you have any more questions before we wrap up? I hope you got no more, yeah. Thank you for your questions. Yeah, thank you, CJ. Thank you, Althea. Thank you, Joseph, for joining us, and also our other viewers in YouTube. Thank you for joining us. I hope you learned something new, and I hope you try out Instagram stories. So just follow me at Freelance Blend. If you follow me, I'll get notified, and I also follow you back so that I can see if you're using also Instagram stories after you watch this Google Hangouts. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. I hope na you learned something and you have a great day ahead of you. And God bless. Bye.